Hello, stream. How's it going? Welcome to a rainy stream. It is currently storming outside, though it actually sounds like it's kind of started to die out already. So that's good. I looked at the radar and it should be clearing up, so I was like, okay, I guess it should be fine to go live. But anyways, hi, welcome. I've got two things for you today. I've got Kirby 64 and I've got some card openings for the first time in a couple months. I don't have a lot of cards, but I do have two things. One, I've got this glorious Shining Fates Pokemon card set. It looks like there's only 3 booster packs in there. I could be wrong. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll see. But I've got a bigger thing. I think a cooler thing than maybe what that has. I don't know. We'll see. So I mentioned this the other day on stream, but I went to a used game store recently. Oh God, just ran into the thing here. That's fine. I went to a used game store the other day. Disc Replay. I thought it was Mega Replay. I guess it's called Disc Replay now. I don't remember when they changed that because the ads still say Mega Replay on the radio, so maybe this is just old branding? I don't know. But I found something at the store today. Well, this was actually a few days ago. E-reader card thing. So this isn't really like a booster set or anything, but it's cards, and I haven't checked it out yet. I just saw it at the used game store because we were in the area. I was like, oh, I'm not going to buy anything. And then we proceeded to buy anything. We bought that, and we bought Pokemon Stadium, can't really see it, 2, and Pokemon Stadium 1. I already had Pokemon Snap, but I figured I would go all out with the Pokemon setup today. But this is what the e-reader is, for the record, if you haven't seen it. I played some Mario levels earlier this year on stream. That was on the Wii U version of Mario 3 for GBA. And that came with all of the e-reader levels already downloaded. So what you would do was you'd plug this into your GBA slot on a GameCube, or I think you just could also just plug this into a GBA, right? That might be what this little port is. And it had functions in both GBA games and GameCube games. Think of it as the predecessor to Amiibo, but in card form. So I guess, there were Amiibo cards. There still are. But this is, just look at how many cards came with this thing. There are a lot of these things here. Also, don't mind this cable. I tried to find a way to... I don't remember how I engineered this cable last time, but I'm too lazy to move it out of the way. So, just gonna deal with that. But yeah, I'm a collector of Nintendo things, as you can see. I've got a Game Boy, and my shelf over here has lots of other things. Don't mind the mess in the chairs next to me. But yeah, I collect things as it happens. And so this was just something I wanted to add to my collection. And who knows, maybe one day I will do a stream of a GameCube game. Probably not any of the GBA stuff. I don't know how I could capture card that. But at least for the GameCube stuff, maybe an Animal Crossing original stream could use some cards, which is exactly what these red cards are for, if I recall correctly. There's also some Mario 3 and some Pokemon cards, so we'll take a look at all of these. Just $50 for this whole thing was not a bad deal, I have to say. Let me angle this better. So, here's Excitebike. There's plenty of repeats in this deck from what I have just briefly glanced through by looking at the packaging. But yeah, basically you'd scan these little cards through the e-reader, just like swipe it like a credit card, I think, right? It's kind of like that. And I guess it would read this strip and maybe that strip as well. And this gives you some information about this, but I believe these cards specifically are for use in Animal Crossing because you can get the NES set items. So you can get Excite Bike 100 times. Lots of Excite Bike cards, and I think... Oh, actually, look at this, look at this. The Excite Bike cards have differences. Yeah, look at that. Each of these Excite Bike cards on the back shows a completely different tidbit. Oh, that's fascinating. I actually thought these were just going to be straight repeats. Can I get the camera to focus, or do I have to manually do this? I think I might have to manually do this like I normally do. Properties. Configure video. Camera control. Focus, not auto. That looks alright. Where'd that configure video go? Oh, I accidentally clicked away from it. There it is. Put this, let's see. Maybe we can get this a little better. No, that's not it. There we go. Let's leave it right around there, 42. So yeah, it comes with, I guess, some control stuff. Oh, you can also just play this on GBA, I guess. That makes sense. I'm wondering, then, do these work with Animal Crossing, or are these just straight GBA NES games? I know that, like, there was a port of Metroid 1 on the GBA, despite Zero Mission existing. Like, separately from the emulator of Zero Mission, because, you know, Zero Mission has, you know, the Zero Mission mode, but then it also has an emulated version of Metroid 1. And apparently, there was also just a standalone release of Metroid 1 on Game Boy Advance. So that's interesting. Here's the tennis cards, I guess. There's a lot of these as well. I guess they all just have... Yeah, like this one. Oh, that's fascinating. I'll bring them up close for you to see. You can glance through these if you're interested, or not if you're not interested. I was too lazy to find gloves today, so I have to deal with my disgusting fingernails. Sorry about that. There you go. Yeah, I don't know how long this segment is going to be exactly, because all these e-reader cards are fairly straightforward from what I know, and, you know, it's not a booster set, but that's what we have the Pokemon cards for. I've actually had these Pokemon cards since, like, really shortly after the last time I opened Pokemon cards. I just didn't want to do a video of just those. Here, let me keep this even closer. That way, if you really want to read all the tidbits, you can pause and read it. Because pinball on NES is super very tasty. I'm gonna be honest, actually. I have never played pinball on NES, but apparently there is a Mario minigame. Holy shit. Alright, we got some Ice Climber cards. Ice Climber, as many of people know from Smash Brothers, is indeed a video game. I'm not really a fan of it myself, gonna be honest. The jumping is a bit weird for me, but it was slightly enjoyable for what it was worth, playing with my roommate through NSO, but I think that might just be my roommate and I were dicking around and having a good time. We can probably do that with a lot of games that probably shouldn't be fun. Nitpickers and polar bears. Cool enemy names. Popo can walk off the right. But what about Nana? Nana's on the cover of the card. But yeah, it's talking about Popo. What the fuck? Alright, balloon fight. How many of these we got? 5? It looks like there's... Okay. Looks like there's always 5 of these cards. I'm not sure... I'm not sure if you need all 5 of them to work. I did have these cards growing up. Maybe not these ones specifically, but I had e-reader cards. I didn't really know how to, like, use them, I guess. I had them for the Animal Crossing stuff and a few Mario 3 cards. I do remember doing some Mario 3 bonus levels, but not much. It might not have even been my cards, to be honest. I don't know. I just remember the e-reader very faintly. It did exist in my lifetime at one point, and now it exists again. There are lots of Donkey Kong. There's Donkey Kong Jr. I noticed that there's Donkey Kong 3 in this stack as well. Oh, and of course, Donkey Kong Jr. Each time you collide with a spark, fall from a vine, or get bitten by a snapjaw, or get pecked by a nitpicker, you'll lose a life. Why? Okay, so both Ice Climber and Donkey Kong have an enemy type named a nitpicker. What the hell does that mean? Is that just like the default name for an enemy to Nintendo? What is that? And, I mean, these just have a bunch of, like, how to play tips and stuff. But, I suppose... Oh, 20,000 points to earn an extra life? You know, I never knew that. Donkey Kong Jr. was not an NES game that I played that much. All things considered. I mean, a lot of NES games are not NES games that I played that much. But... I guess maybe the original Donkey Kong is one that I played a little bit, but I never got very far. Because I sucked at it, and then I stopped caring. Bring this a little closer, maybe. Have it actually be legible. Of course, this is the origin story of Pauline. Rounds 1 and 2, Mario has to climb to the top of the structure where Pauline awaits. Donkey Kong throws fireballs, jacks, and barrels to foil you. What's a jack? Is that the spring? Is that what they call the spring thing? Only a few left. Looks like Clue Clue Land and Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong 3. So yeah, not much left. I played this on 3DS. I actually played a lot of NES games for my first time on 3DS because I had the Ambassador. Though I don't think Clue Clue Land was an Ambassador game, but still. I actually bought my 3DS used long after the Ambassador stuff ended, but whoever owned the 3DS before me never properly factory reset it. So when I bought the 3DS used, it still was a Ambassador 3DS, which was just perfect for me. Clue Clue Land was one of those games that I just kind of turned on and then turned my brain off. And never really understood it. It was just like, haha, fun! At least I think I have it on 3DS. Maybe I don't. Honestly, now I'm starting to doubt myself. Have I even played Clue Land? I don't know. Mario Bros, however, maybe not so much the arcade version, but the GBA, like, ports that's in, like, Mario Advance 4. Well, all of the Mario Advance games. I play those frequently. Well, not these days, but when I was a kid, you bet your ass. Alright, last set. Donkey Kong 3. Beware! Oh, that was the first thing I saw when I looked at this. Chase the creepies back into the trees and knock out the ones on the floor. Creepies, you say? Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Well, those are the NES ones. These ones, however... Oh, there's a Pokemon card. A couple of Pokemon cards got mixed in. Or, wait. Or are these just ads? Collect them all. More levels, more fun. So I thought some of these cards were Japan only. So I don't know if I have every level here or not. I really don't know what I got myself into here. What is this? I have a Game & Watch card? Game & Watch collection. Air hockey. What? I should probably show this on camera. I got a Game & Watch collection one. That's interesting. But then air hockey. Okay. Slide it. Play it. And then there's this. The Sonic, Kirby, Ninja Turtles, and anime. I don't know the other guys. This one kind of looks like Japanese Sephiroth. Samurai Sephiroth. What is this? Do the Kirby slide. This card contains a free game. Holy shit. When amazing shows, amazing prizes. That's not how this works, Nintendo. You can't just say amazing like that. There's also the battle cards, which are these, which we'll get into. But I guess let's look at the Mario 3 ones. Not all of these are levels, from what I know. This one is. This is a level card. Ah, yes. Some of these are gonna really bring me PTSD, because when I played e-reader levels on stream, as many of you know, some of them I had to play twice, and some of them were fucking hot garbage. Some of them I think I even had to play 3 times, if I recall, because of, like, recording errors, and I really wanted to make sure I showed everything. Yeah, but that stuff's all up on Live Libraries if you didn't watch that stream. There's another level card. Don't remember this one based off of the image and name alone, but here you go. Roy's there. I like how it comes with little level descriptions as well. Alright, well that's 3 so far. I've yet to see a repeat. We'll see if there are level repeats here, but I think out of the, like, I think there's like 50 or so. I think some of them might have been Japan exclusive. So, like, me playing on Wii U, I was able to play those, but those levels might not be here. Every level might not be in this set. We'll see. Can I take a moment to just appreciate the way the card looks? Like, actually, this card looks really good. Like, let me just hold this in a way where my fingers aren't, like, casting a shadow. In the best way. This looks really good. I love the way that this card looks. And look, it comes with little, like, enemy art. It shows you how many 8 coins. I don't really remember this one. Some of these levels don't stand out to me based off of the pictures alone, but some of them... This one I remember. This was one of the last ones, I think. Maybe not. I don't know why I'm showing both sides of the cards. Oh, this one fucking sucked. This was one of the ones I had to play like 3 times because of recording errors. I think it was. Beware of Big Boo. Riveting commentary, I'm aware. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I can only do so much. Take a wild ride in the sky. Think you can nab all the coins? Grab the coins! If not, Bullet Bill has anything... Not if Bullet Bill has anything to say about it. Okay, I've read that weird. For the most part, I would say all of the e-reader levels are quality. I mean, let me look on eBay real quick. Let me see. E-reader Mario 3 cards. Let me just see. Shopping on eBay. Yeah, looks like I got this for a steal. But this whole e-reader set was $50 for me, and the first result I find is a brand new for $60. Still comes with the packaging. Some people are wow. Some people are charging $100. I'm not seeing anything like above 100 though. Let me just check shopping really quick. Oh god, someone's selling the complete set for $349. Yeah, this shit is not cheap these days. Especially if you want that in the booster packs. At about $22 for the booster packs themselves, still in the plastic sleeve. I don't need the booster packs themselves because obviously I'm opening them. I have a little tin that I'm keeping all my cards in, which will probably become a folder at some point in the near future, because I'm starting to get a lot of cards, especially with these e-reader ones apparently being so valuable. And like, look at how good quality these are. Like, I'm really impressed that at a used game store, I found these cards in this pristine of condition. There are no bents. I don't know how like clear this is coming across on the actual camera here, but there are no creases, no bends in the cards. These cards are perfect quality. I am really impressed with this purchase. I don't know. I mean, the e-reader itself, okay, it's a little dusty around the corners. Nothing a few touch-ups can't fix, but I mean, I guess I also don't know if it works, but I would imagine it does. It looks fairly nice for what it's worth. Anyways, back to this stuff. Sliding the slopes. Boomerang brother. Oh, look, it even shows you what stage number it is, right? Does it? This one's 01, 04. Alright, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just showing me what page this is on? I don't know, actually. Because this was definitely not level 4. It was much later. I don't actually remember the exact orders, but... Oh, here we go. This looks like this is my last level card right here. So... Classic World 1-1. Oh, right. I forgot. They did do this. A Mario 3 versions of other Mario games. I think all of World 1 of Mario, all 4 levels are there, and then sporadically some other ones, right? Or no? Shit. I don't remember. But here you go. First ever 1-up mushroom was acquirable in that level. So now, next we have, I guess, demo cards. How much? Okay, so that's where it drops into power-up cards. So here are these. If I can get a good camera angle. There's a little bit of a delay to my output. So like I move it up here and then it takes like half a second for it to calibrate over there. So I can't really tell you if that's all in sync or not. I hope it is. What are the demo cards though? Let me just look at this myself real quick before it showed up. I can't really tell you. I guess this is just stuff you can scan and it makes wacky things happen. Here's a blue-green switch, which makes vegetables sprout in the level. Interesting. So you can scan this and turn any regular Mario 3 level into Mario 2? Really? Because you can pick up vegetables and throw them and shit. That's wacky. 7-2, Toad's Hidden House. Frog Mario has to do some tricky jumps to outsmart the enemy Venus fire traps intent on setting him aflame. Watch his coin collecting technique carefully. Is this like just a tip? Or is this a new level? It says game level. So I actually don't know what these demo cards are all for. World 6-7, Toad's Hidden House. Fiery Mario sets World 6 ablaze. His fire plower stops enemies dead in their track, allowing him to use the donut lifts to grab all the coins! Yeah, but this stuff, this like information here, this is supposed to be like the actual data. It's like a debit card. I guess. Swipe it right through that asshole. 5-5, Toad's Hidden House. Interesting. No, the cards are sliding. My fingers are buttery. 4-2, Toad. Oh, okay, so you scan this, I guess, on the level, and then if you win, then you get an extra Toad House. Was that what the Toad Houses that were like the yellow Toad Houses that I couldn't reach? Is that what those were? Maybe. Toad's Hidden House. 3-8. Boss Bass. Hated Boss Bass. Watch and learn. Whoops. See how Mario uses Lakitu and Spiny Eggs to create a one-up factory. Even pesky enemies can be helpful. Interesting that, like, infinite one-ups is, like, something that Nintendo acknowledges and is like, yeah, you can do that. That's a feature. That's not a bug, that's a feature. It's not an oversight, it's a feature. 3-2 star power. The cheap charge at Mario with a vengeance, but he gets the last life by becoming invincible and using his athletic abilities to outsmart them. Well, 2-2, Toad's Hidden House. Okay. And then 2 more demo cards. 1 unlimited one-ups here as well. Let's see what it's like to be invincible. Wouldn't it be nice? 1-1 speed stage. Watch Small Mario race through World 1-1 at breaking speed. Can you beat his amazing time? I don't know. Do I fucking look like a speedrunner? Goddamn! Okay. And now I believe the rest of these are just power-up cards, yeah. So here's the cover of the power-up cards. Oh, we got another one of these, an orange switch. Let's see. When Mario defeats an enemy using the fire attack, it turns into a coin. Oh wait, that's normal. Isn't it? Maybe not. 5 up mushroom. Okay, so these, yeah, so these you just scan. 10 up holy shit. Okay. 8 item. It's the crazy 8. Holy shit. So yeah, these cards you just scan, and I think it adds these things to your inventory. Either that or it just gives it to you directly, but I mean, the 8 item set, I would imagine it has to give you all this in your inventory. That comes with a P-Wing too, goddamn. 4 item set. Item 13. Item 14. 3 suit set. Free Hammer Bro suit is nothing to complain about. 5 Starman. Man, all this shit. Eventually you just run out of inventory space. 3 super leaves. Okay. That's pretty helpful, actually. Some of these would have been real helpful for my playthrough. Especially for the fucking e-reader levels themselves, adding this stuff to my inventory. Here's the Super Mario World cape. Only available in Mario Advance 4. Appealing. I bet anyone playing the GBA version for the first time seeing that card, it's like, what? What do you mean? Honestly, I just like looking at these cards. I realize for some people this is probably a really boring stream that has so far amounted to nothing, but sometimes looking at these old relics, especially with these older cards, you know, can be rather endearing. Tanuki suit. It's different from the leaf, I promise. It lets you turn into a statue if you hold like a weird position on the D-pad. I remember it being like weird and uncomfortable to actually like take advantage of the statue. Alright, well those are all the Mario 3 cards. Now it's time for the Pokemon battle cards, I suppose. Which are these ones right here. This is, honestly, this is the one that I have been the most curious about. So this is for Ruby and Sapphire. Whoa, okay, so this card is a little damaged, as you can see. But I guess you get a... Oh, wait, do you fight this dude? Okay, so you scan this card and then you get a random trainer battle against this guy. Why does this have this on it? What is this? What is this shit that's on this card? Okay. Well, that shit got, like, stuck to this other card here. Meet the Battle Trainers Challenge. Experience the power of connectivity with the Pokemon Battle e-card. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire in the Nintendo e-reader. This revolutionary new card will expand your game experience like never before. To use the Pokemon Battle e-card, you must activate mystery events on Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, and then it gives a URL that I can't click! I can't click it! It's not working! Oh, here's how you do the e-reader stuff. Wow, that's a really complex system. So wait, is this to make one of us turn into that trainer? Like it's a 2-player match, or like why do I need a second GBA? What the fuck? Alright, so here's the battle cards. They look like this. I've seen bits and pieces of Ruby and Sapphire, respectively, but this is a Pokemon game I have basically no real experience with. So, For me, this won't do a whole lot, but I'll see what I can recognize. We got one of those bots in chat real quick. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. School kid Mandy. Okay. Why are they level 50? That's scary. I don't like that. I don't like that. Battle Girl Natalie. With a magic card that has more than just one move. Has tackle as well. There's also abilities and items here, which are things that weren't in Gen 1. As you may know, Gen 1 is the only Pokemon game I currently have experience with aside from Black and White, but I don't really know like the mechanics of Black and White because I didn't pay attention to it because I was a dumb kid who just, you know, forced his way through the game and eventually got it. Parasol Lady Sophia. Maybe I should move these closer so you can actually see the names of the moves. Maybe, if I can get it into focus. The ability is secret on this Kingdra. Yeah, I don't know these Pokemon. Lady Hillary! Wow, this last person here, we don't get to know shit about what that last Pokemon is. It's gonna be a level 80 Mewtwo. This is a secret move here as well. This Exatu, or whatever it is, just based off of what I know from Gen 1, this thing has some pretty good moves. Psychic, Confuse Ray, Solar Beam is decent. One of like the only good grass moves. At least in Gen 1. I was just admiring that Wobbuffet for too long there. Explode. I've seen that guy before. One of my friends used to have a book that had like all the Pokemon. Actually, I think I might have had the book as well. It had all the Pokemon up until Gen 4, I believe. Despite not being a huge Pokemon guy, I had, you know, a big knowledge on the topic as a kid. Mostly just because I liked watching the anime whenever I went to my grandma's house. But I like never watched the anime consistently. It was just more or less, oh, it's on. Let me watch it. Oh god, I just dropped that card. Lantern. What a amazing name. Fisherman Bryce. Oh, this guy's got Earthquake. Earthquake and Surf. What the hell? Interesting Pokemon here. What's a rock type Pokemon that can learn Surf? What the hell? Beautifly, Dustox. I feel like I've seen these before. I have no idea what this song is right now. What is this? This is the Rude Postmaster. Oh, okay. This has all been the Animal Crossing soundtrack from the original game. Couldn't really think of anything else to play other than, you know, what the NES e-reader cards would be good for. Oh, what is this? This is still a battle card, but here's a berry. 4.9 inches, super hard! Spicy, dry, sweet, bitter, sour. This berry is rigid and cracks open when the center is squeezed. Okay, that ends the berries. Oh, I know Heracross. Almost called it Hedacross. What is that? Not real. Dusclops. I feel like I've seen that one too. Some of these I recognize vaguely. Machamp and Magneton. Classic sick level 64. Oh my god. Swimmer Annie is not playing around. She is here to assassinate. Hexmaniac Selena. Okay. Ice Beam on that Dusclops. Seems scary. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be, like, effective or not. I don't know. So, wheezing. Wish this text was a little more legible, but if I bring it too close, then it just doesn't focus at all. Could do it like, you can kind of see it at that distance. Almost out of cards here. Electrode. Solar Rock. Which I'm surprised wasn't the mascot of Sun and Moon. I hope those Pokemons are just like the Sun and the Moon Pokemon from this is like just naturally findable. Plusle and Minun. Every gen has to have an almost Pikachu. This is what I know. Also, these two were like considered to be almost characters for Brawl, if I recall. Interesting. Skarmory, level 100. Jesus, this is... Cool Trainer Fugo is not fucking around. I don't know what, like, this crown and this shit up here means, but, like, this dude is late game shit. I'm sure my friend Aaron is gonna, like, want to borrow this, maybe, and, like, try these battles. Strip Berry, also hard. It's spicy and bitter. It grows slowly, but abundantly. Makes a soothing sound when shaken. Okay, and then the last two cards are... Battle Record card. Oh, this is just to see if you have taken on everyone. I guess. Yeah, I'll bust onto the stage! Comes with their own little trainer quotes as well. And then some more on this card. Collect them all. There you go. That's that. Some interesting cards in this bunch. I don't... The Pokemon stuff seems like really difficult. Like, some of those shits were really high leveled. And, like, the lowest I saw was, like, level 50. I guess I wasn't always looking at the levels, so maybe there was something lower. Can quickly scan through, see if I see anything. Yeah, look, level 50, 72 on one of these lads. Yeah, so this is definitely, like, late game. There's some level 80 stuff. Yeah. This is... this is all late game shit for you to do. Fascinating. Will I ever get a chance to check that out? Probably not, because I don't know if it's ever going to be possible for me to stream GBA, like, from original hardware, but if one day humanity comes up with a way for me to do that, I would absolutely check this stuff out. So there is all the e-reader stuff. That actually took longer than I thought it was going to. I thought it was just going to be really basic. Run through. Okay. Now for other game. Oh god. Oh god. My desk is falling apart. The light. There are 4 lights! Let me just fix this real quick. Put that back up there. Yep, thank you. Alright, so now we have this. And this might be honestly too close, but here we go. Pokemon Shining Fates. The whole box is pretty fucking shiny. It came with a Mr. Mime pin, which was a character I considered adding to my team and then never did. I could have traded for one in yellow, but I didn't. So, I'm just gonna open this up. Try to preserve the packaging a little bit, but won't do that great of a job because it's me we're talking about. Alright, so it looks like this is gonna be a relatively small bunch here. Just 3 booster sets, but also a Galarian Mr. Mime. Just, this light needs to be moved to a different position, I think. Because, these cards are not being well lit. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 booster packs here, and a QR card that I will not be showing off on stream. I will not make that mistake like I did last time. But here's the Mr. Mime pin that I will be adding to my work vest, I guess. Look at he. He's shiny. This is Galarian lad. I actually like the way the Galarian Mr. Mime looks, despite not playing Sword and Shield. One day I may, even though it is the most divisive game I think I've ever fucking seen. More divisive in some ways than Death Stranding. Alright, maybe not that much. But, you know. Hey, at least I actually own Death Stranding. Never played it, probably never will. But, hey, I own Death Stranding. And I don't own Pokemon Sun or Shield. Wait. Sword or Shield. Wrong thing. Also, I forgot that Pokemon cards were just fucking impossible to open. Oh my god, why is this so difficult? There we go. Alright, okay. Let's get that QR code out of the way. And, let's see. What, it was like 4 cards, right? That's what we want to start with? Alright, let's see what the first one is! Volcanion. What? What is this thing? Alright. Especially Gen 8 Pokemon, I'm gonna have no idea what most of them are. This one, however, I recognize. This one's a reverse holo, right? It's shiny on the this. Right? Ah, fuck. I forgot all my vocab words on Pokemon cards. I'm a failure. Let me move this just over there. Chewtle. Cacnea. I recognize this lad. Alright, so this isn't all just Gen 8 stuff. This could be anything. I think I got this one last time a few times. Coughing. I like the texture on the outside of this coughing card, actually. The background. More Pecco. This is a cute one. Cramorant! Spit out shot. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. I actually know what this stuff means. There's another Ball Guy card. And another Datrix. Cool. I actually know what the vocab words on the card means. Last time I did card openings, I didn't know how to play the card game. But then after I registered my QR code stuff, I actually learned how to play the game, and it's fun. I haven't played it since, but it's fun. I did all the tutorials. I understand everything about the game now. One day I may go back to it, but I don't know if it is something I would like to stream, for example. That might not be too interesting to watch. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Boss's orders. Got that card a few times. Ooh. 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 Selby. I gotta actually. I don't have my sleeves out with me, so I'm gonna have to sleeve this stuff when I go to AFK. Reverse Hollow Celebi. This is like the Mew of generation like 2 or 3, from what I know, which is very little. Another one of you. Foo, you fool! Dark energy. Cactia. Coughing again. Snom. I, like many others, love this Pokemon. In my case, despite not really knowing anything about it. Another Cramorant. Gym Trainer. This is just Gym Trainer. Okay. Eldegoss. Oh, here's an evolution of that card that I have a million of. Good! Now I can be slightly cooler. Put that Celebi on top. And unfortunately, Pokemon card ends with this last pack. There was only 3 packs in this set. I should have definitely maybe saved these for a bigger boost opening, but we will do that some other time then. Maybe. We'll see. Manaphy. Chewtle, reverse hollow. Okay, so I've got all 3 reverse hollows here. Or whatever this is. I did end up trading that really rare card that I know everyone's gonna be really upset for me for hearing. Remember the like ultra mega rare one that I got last time? One of my friends was super jealous. And yeah, I like Pokemon cards, but you know, apparently they had been collecting for like 10 years and never got a card like that. And I got it in my first like set of pulls. So I was like, you know what? Give me a Mewtwo and like another cool card and then we're even. So I have a Mewtwo and something else that I don't remember. I know, terrible, terrible person. Oh, I like this art. I think I like this art more than the other one. Rowlet. Horsey. What the fuck is this music? It sounds like fucking Spirit Tracks. 12 a.m. I have never heard this song before. Never played the original Animal Crossing at 12 a.m. Team Yell Towel. What? Team Yell? More gym trainers and fighting energy. Alright, well that's that. Celebi was cool. I've been sitting on these Pokemon cards for a while. They've just been sitting on top of my shelf waiting for me to do a different card segment. So this was mostly just the e-reader stuff. Nothing too big out of the Pokemon card pulls, but I mean, Mr. Mime. Look at he. Swiggity. But yeah, the big stuff here was the e-reader stuff, and that was really fun. I really like all of these e-reader cards, even if I don't like really know much about the Pokemon ones, and I don't know if I will ever get a chance to use these. But you know, one day we'll see. You never know when the opportunity could arise. I don't know when the opportunity could arise. We'll just have to see. But yeah, that's that. I do have other video games for us today, believe it or not. This wasn't just going to be a Pokemon and e-reader opening stuff, and that's it. I'm going to go to a quick AFK, and when we come back, maybe. There it is. when we come back... Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to move this down. There we go. When we come back from the AFK, we will be finishing up Kirby 64. So give me just a second to set all that up, and I'll see you then.